So this is the answer to Snake Ridge, and we see here first up that this is a conditional puzzle which tests our ability to deal with different cases. So we have this path, so we have this path right here, which we're going to call path B actually, and then this path can be path A. So path A is more simple than path B in the sense that they're both the exact same path, except path B, if you look closely, has one extra forward and left step. So we can take care of each of them with the same program. So we're going to start off by doing a function I call move and turn, which is this one right here. So move and turn takes care of 1L. So we see a lot of these kind of turns here. So if we get one of these down, we can get all of them. So if Ed was standing right here, he would have to turn right, move forward, turn left, and move forward again, which is like that, to be facing forward again on this square. Then he can just loop that 3 times and then have the whole thing to do path A. So path A, which is this function right here, does exactly that. It loops that 3 times. So he would stand here, then loop, move and turn 3 times, which is 1, 2, 3. So we can get done all of these at once. So just to recap, this takes care of one turn, which is this L shape right here, and this function called path A does that turn 3 times with this for loop. So this for loop runs that 3 times. So by simply doing path A, we can get done with this kind of path, which is exactly what this is here. If we have path A, you'll get it done. So what about path B? So this is where the conditional comes in. So we have a way to track which path it is. So path A, if you notice, if we move Ed forward like we do in the beginning of our program, the beginning of our main program, I'll write that in, beginning of our main program, Ed will be on a marker, so that's something we can track. But whereas if he was on path B, he would not be on a marker. He would just go on an empty square. So this is basically what this is about. So this whole thing right here is just that. So we're asking where is Ed with this line, and if Ed lands on a marker, then we know that it has to be path A because path B does not have a marker where he moves forward. Path A does. So if we track a marker in the space he moves forward, we execute the function path A, which is once again just the move and turn function 3 times. So if we do that, we're going to go with 1 turn, 2 turns, and 3 turns, which gets that done. Now what if instead of tracking a marker at the very beginning we didn't, so it would be path B. So if we do that, that's what this is for. If we move forward in line 16 in main and we don't get a marking, so we go into this else function, this else part of the if else, we can turn left. If we're on this square, we turn left facing that way and move forward. We'll just be in the same spot as you were as if we were in that spot in path A. So we just do the loop 3 times and it should pass. So he's there, and then he does 1, 2, 3. And that is the solution to Snake Ridge.